Let's practice some more algebra. We have an equal sign here at the top. We see a denominator of 3, so we simply multiply both sides by 3. So there's an equal sign. You multiply the left side by 3. 5 times 3 is 15. And you multiply the right side by 3. So the denominator disappears. So the answer is x equals 15. Similarly, we could multiply both sides by k for this second example. That would be the slow way. The fast way is unknown variable k is equals to the numerator 5 divided by the other side, which is negative 2. So 5 over negative 2 is the answer. Let's try it slower. So if you multiply both sides by k times k, we get the expression negative 2k is equals to, the k's cancel out, 5. And so now we divide both sides by negative 2. And as you can see, we have the same answer. So from now on, when you have an unknown variable at the bottom, the denominator, you could simply say the answer is the numerator divided by the other side of the equal sign. Now let's try this question here. We're trying to solve x. It looks a bit more complicated, but all we have to do is step by step work out these little subproblems. So the numerator here is 1 plus 2/3, which is the same thing as 3 over 3 plus 2/3, which is 5 over 3. So we have 5 over 3 all divided by 1/2 minus 2. Now what is 1/2 minus 2? The number 2 is the same thing as 4 over 2. 1 minus 4 is negative 3. So we know how to add and subtract. Fractions. So we have negative 3 over 2. And this giant division sign can be rewritten as follows. As this symbol here, which represents division. And recall that when you have a division symbol, you can replace it with the multiplication symbol if you flip the numerator and denominator. So now we have 2 over negative 3. And now we multiply fractions by multiplying across. And so we have 10 over negative 9. And finally, you divide both sides by 2. Now the quick way to do this when you divide by 2 is x equals 10 over negative 18. You simply double the bottom, but we can think about it in just a minute here. You divide top and bottom by 2, so we have 5 over negative 9. So this here is the final answer. Let's try this step one more time just to understand it better. So x is equals to 10 over negative 9 divided by 2. Dividing by 2 is the same thing as multiplying by the reciprocal, 1/2. So as you can see, you multiply across. 10 times 1 is 10, and negative 9 times 2 is negative 18. So now it's your turn. What is, number 1, the value of x? Solve. 3 equals x over 7. Number 2, solve a. 4 over a equals 11. And finally, x over 3 equals 2 minus 1/2 all divided by 1 minus 1/3. So type your answers into the comments.